Hi, this is Danielle, and today is kind of a bonus video. It came up because somebody asked whether I thought Etsy was a good idea. Um, I myself have been toying around with eBay, and we have seen tremendous success on Amazon. They each have their own benefits and drawbacks. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about each one so that you can make your own decision about which one is right for you. Because some are right for some people and not for others. It just depends on what you want. And that's the important thing to remember whenever receiving advice from anybody under any circumstances. You should always keep in mind that they're giving you advice based on on the information that they have available to them, not necessarily what you know is right for yourself. So without now that that's out of the way, we have our shop is on Shopify, our outlawsoaps.com shop. We love Shopify. In fact, I love it so much that I bought stock in them. I've since sold it because we had to pay for supplies for this Christmas. But so I have no vested interest in telling you to go with Shopify or not. But we love Shopify, and the reason is because we were on WordPress with WooCommerce, and it just wasn't stable for us. That may be because I set it up wrong or whatever. The WordPress people will be, and the WooCommerce people will be quick to tell you that it is very stable and stuff like that. But for whatever reason, we were unable to get it working correctly. And so that meant that this time, 2 years ago, we were suffering from our site was down a lot. We actually had a 3 day outage during the Christmas season, and that was a huge deal for us. We lost thousands of dollars in sales just because we were down for a few days, which was a big deal. And I think should be a big deal for any business at any size. It is a relationship changing deal with your service provider. So we moved on to Shopify, and I kind of did it by accident. I actually went in there just to check it out. They had a 30-day trial or something, so I went in there. I just started checking things out to see how easy it was or difficult it was to set things up. And what I found was that it was so easy that I accidentally set up almost my entire shop just screwing around in there, just importing photos and just with a few clicks I imported my blog, and I'll be able to walk through that with you later. But to me, that was so easy that it was, and I looked at the reviews, and I did the research to see if it was stable or not. And what we found was that it was a very highly rated platform, and that people who were on it were really satisfied. The only problem that people had with it was that they were just not seeing the sales that they wanted to on there, and I'll talk about that in a bit too. So that's why we decided to go with Shopify, because it was just so gosh darn easy. We have always decided to have our own website, and here's why. When I started the business in 2013, I was talking to my friend who's a very, very skilled and highly qualified PR person for politicians in Portland. And she said, you have to think about what's news. A small soap company starting up on Etsy is not news. You're never going to get any press going that direction unless you truly have some weird fringe product. And we do have kind of a weird product, but not like something that people would go to Etsy for and remember our brand. And so that her advice alone was actually what led me to not be on Etsy. Here's what she was trying to say, and since then I have had a much better comprehension of what she really the wisdom of her words only sank in into later. And the thing is about Etsy is that Etsy is its own brand, and it will always be its own brand. It's its own platform. And people say, "Oh, I bought it on Etsy." They don't say, "I bought it from Outlaw Soaps." If you ask somebody where they got their nice necklace, they'll say, "I bought it on Etsy, not from Nui Cobalt Designs." Um, it is a very specific thing that is branded to them. It's very much like if you buy something on Amazon, you don't remember that you bought it from uh, Sherlock Designs or whatever, you remember you bought it on Amazon. Same with eBay. Um, and that's why being on a third party platform like that is branded itself, even if they offer a little shop area for you with your own header and everything, as long as it is primarily branded with that website, the domain name is amazon.com slash blah 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 blah. The primary branding at the very top is Etsy home blah 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 search, and then as long as when you click search, it's searching all products. That is a that is something that is theirs. That is not yours. And as long as and same with and so if Etsy goes down, you're going down with Etsy. If Etsy's traffic declines, your traffic is declining. It actually creates a dependency on that parent brand. Now, with Shopify, the wonderful thing about Shopify or WooCommerce or Pinnacle Cart, which is something that a developer has to install for you and create for you, unless you're a developer, in which case, yes, a developer does, but that is yours. Um, but the thing that these independent things provide is that they allow you to fully brand your experience from top to bottom, from the emails that you send out to the mailing list to the customer experience to the boxing of it to everything. You have that, and you can create a whole 360 experience around your brand, which was something that was very important to us when we were creating Outlaw Soaps, because we really wanted to create a full experience. We wanted to include stickers and toys and samples, and we wanted to make sure that people remember the Outlaw Soaps name, not the Amazon name. So we have like our boxes are branded. That was the first thing that we did. Was I got a rubber stamp and we just stamp every single box with our logo, and that has worked out really well for us. Now, since then, we have decided to take our brand and put our products on Amazon, and that has worked out really well for us. It's allowed us to get exposure to a much, much greater audience, even though the whole internet is arguably the greatest audience that you could ever reach, and we are currently in that ocean. But Amazon, actually, people are searching for things. So if they want to search for solid cologne, well, if they're doing shopping, a lot of people just start with Amazon. And that's something that is just a trend of the world, and that is just the way that life is. So belly aching about that is just not going to get you anywhere. Like, I mean, really, the thing is adapt or die. You have to. It is what it is. So a lot of people start their product searches, especially around this time of the year, on Amazon. So they go to Amazon and they search for unicorn, and they look at the results there. They don't go to Google and search for unicorn products. They don't do that. So so it was really important to us to get on Amazon, and we went through their professional plan. And we are a subscriber. We did not have UPC codes when we started there, but I will talk about UPC codes some other day. That is a much bigger fish. Um, we went on there and we did not do fulfillment by Amazon. That's where Amazon actually themselves fulfill the product. You send them boxes of stuff. And I'll talk about the whole Amazon experience some other day. But what I really wanted to talk to you about was, do people make money? Do we, for example, specifically? And I was reading actually about this on forums last night, on Shopify forums. Do we make money on Shopify? Yeah, we do. And the reason that we make money is because we have social media marketing, we have search engine optimization. Strangers can find us if they are searching on Google for products. And that reinforces our brand. So I personally feel that for anybody who is selling an original product that is designed and manufactured by you, you have to have an independent platform, not just be on Etsy, Amazon, or eBay, or anything else. Wix, I guess some people are on, but don't go with Wix. Squarespace, all of these things, unless you have your own custom domain and create an entirely 360 branded experience, including all the emails and everything, you're not going to have your own standalone solid brand. Okay, and that is my extra passionate video, and I would like to thank Jessica for opening my eyes to that fact many years ago. Your words have stuck with me, and I will always be in debt to you. All right, thank you so much, and yeah, be profitable, be mighty.